Hello, Manny from MGS Construction. This is Joel from JND SEO. Called your office today and they told me I could send this video over for you. So I'm just going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. And I don't want to waste your time, Manny. I don't want to waste mine, so I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you want to hear more information, awesome. Let's set up a 10-minute phone call. If not, no problem. Just take these free tips I'm going to give you in the video, and you guys could apply them to your site as well with some good results. All right, so first thing first, let's talk about content. I'm on your homepage now, and I'm trying to just see how many words of content you have. And to be honest with you, words are not the only way you can have content. You can save pictures as content as well as keywords and whatnot. But let's just see here. You have the Home Advisor reviews on there. It makes me wonder if you're paying for Home Advisor ads, which I know can be extremely expensive with mixed results, I've heard. But love to hear your thoughts on that another time. Anyway, let's see. You guys don't have too much content on your homepage. I'm really looking for about 1,500 words, which sounds like a ton, but I'll tell you what, 99.9% of businesses do not have 1,500 words of content on their homepage. And just think of that. How much would you stand out from that alone? But what happens is Google crawls through your page and they count all your content. The more you have, the higher you're going to be ranked, right? One thing that helps your ranking. Number 2, the more content you have, the more keywords and keyword phrases you can put into that content, right? So if we look at this example here for keyword or keyword phrase, roofing, Salem, New Hampshire, right, where you guys are based out of. This is what a new customer is going to put in looking for a company. Now, where would you guys show up in this list? We'll have to find out. But first thing we see with any Google search is these ads at the top. And actually, you guys it looks like you guys do have them. You have the Google guaranteed ads. They are better than the old ones. That's why they're ahead of them, right? And you're basically paying to be seen first by customers, and you will get some results off of it, and you probably will get some calls, and those ones are better than the older ads. Next up, we're going to find this map section. Top 3 companies show up in this little preview screen. This is all based on citations. Citations are when you get your business name, address, phone number listed together into a directory site. And these are sites like Yelp, Home Advisor, Yellow Pages, and so on. And I'm not seeing you guys in these top 3, so citations is one thing definitely I would suggest, to make a little stronger and build up there. Next, we have our organic section. The top, well, really, there's 10 results per page. We'll just start with that. And these aren't random. These are based specifically on the key phrase we put in, which was roofing, Salem, New Hampshire. So Google has a formula they use. One of those we now know is content, one is citations, and one is keywords. And we'll talk a little bit more about a few others after. But if we were ranking this keyword, right, we would say number 1 goes to Better Business Bureau, which is actually a directory. Number 2 goes to Salem, New Hampshire. We'll say J. Carnes Roofing. Number 3 is going to go to Home Advisor, which is another directory. And 4, Yelp, another directory. There's 10 results per page. But if you want to get on the first page for any specific result, keyword or keyword phrase, you just have to rank in the top 10 for it. And I'm going to show you that right now. So what I've done is I took your website, MGS Construction LLC.com, and plugged it into a program I use called Ahrefs. You can see here, I don't see a header on your page. Headers are a way to get your name out there another time or get some keywords as well. Google doesn't care where the keywords are as long as they're on your site. So you guys aren't taking advantage of that currently, so that's another tip I would suggest. But let's jump into the numbers here a little bit. So if you think of the internet as a popularity contest, whoever has the most votes is going to get the most attention, right? So right now what we're seeing is you guys have 31 referring domains. These are just websites online that have links on them, and when people click those these links here, links are going to send them to your page. So right now there's 31 websites online, and those have 66 links for you guys on them, right? So there's probably a little over 2 per page or 2 per site right now we're seeing. You guys have 35 organic keywords or keyword phrases. These are what we search. For instance, what we use, roofing, Salem, New Hampshire, that's 1, right? So that would be potentially 1. These are what really drive the traffic and visitors to your site. And what we're seeing is that your 35 keywords are bringing you 3 visitors per month. This is actually on a monthly basis. So what I want to do next is click these keywords, and I want to see which ones you guys have and kind of how you're doing with them. First thing we see is your business name, MSG Construction, and we see a couple of those. Sometimes there's a variation or a typo in there, but these look to be, this one's MGS. These two are MSG, MGS, MSG. That's the same as the first one. So you do see some variation right there. Let's look at the first one, MSG Construction, right? 30 people search it that way. You guys number 4 for that one. Remember, top 10 is on the first page, so that's not bad. You're in the top 5. MGS Construction, You guys are number 11 for that one, but 80 do search it that way. Okay. Now, anyone who's searching for your business name, they know who you are, right? So basically, this is going to be your referrals or your repeat customers, or maybe they saw a sign or a truck, right? So they're just looking up your info to find you. So you want to be in the top 10 for this because you really want to retain your own business. We also do have MGS Roofing. 30 people do search it that way. And you guys are ranked number 12 for that one. So that's going to put you, remember, 10 per page, right? On the top of the second page. And unfortunately, all the visitors you're going to get, really you have to be on the first page for. So I'm afraid this one here and most of these ones below it, you're not going to really get many visitors. But you also want to bring in new customers. So we have vinyl siding New Hampshire, an excellent keyword. 40 people do search it. You guys are 21. That means you're going to be on the top of the third page. So unfortunately, again, you're just really not going to get any traffic from that. So you really have to rank higher in the top 10 for that one. Quick example here, I want to show you Jay Carnes. They were the top ranked in the area for organic results. So they actually don't have any headers either. But let's just jump over the numbers. 118 to 405 links back to their page off the 118 sites. 901 keywords, and they're bringing 317 visitors to their page per month. All right, so let's just take a look at some of the keywords they have, right? So they have roofers, exiters. So a location where they service, that's a good one. 350 people do search it. There is a couple exiters though in the US, if I'm not mistaken. So it could be a little bit more specific. But number 4 for that, so they're going to get a chunk of traffic in the top 5. This one, not a good one. Not a good one. Not a good one. And the reason why these 3 are not good, or this condensation attics, they're national terms. And just because somebody puts in condensation attic, does that mean they want to hire a roofer? No, of course not. You want the ones that are buyer intent, which means if somebody searches this, they're going to need that service and they're going to pick up that phone and call you. This is a good one here, Gutters, New Hampshire. 150, number 4. And I'm not seeing their name, at least right away. Here's another good one, Roofing, Portsmouth, New Hampshire. 30 people, number 1. So you can kind of see, I mean, they do have more in the top 10, and that's really the difference. Although they do have some bringing them traffic, that's probably not as helpful. All right, guys, that's just a little bit about content and backlink citations. Hope you enjoyed this presentation today. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Take the free tips. All I do ask is I will follow up with you guys and just ask you, what did you think of the video? That's all I'm going to do. But if you guys did want to hear more information, let's set up a 10-minute call. That's all I ask for that as well. Thank you guys and have a great day. And I really do appreciate your time.